Greetings, everyone. DFG here, Gideon's Fight. Just a continuation on the video that I just completed a moment ago, because I know some of you guys thought you were finished with me, but you're not yet, okay? Now, I just want to add one more piece to that message that I sent to you, just so that you understand clearly, guys, that, you know, I'm not exaggerating. Many men are messengers of Yahweh take advantage. They're notorious for manipulating scripture or twisting the scripture up and making the scripture, say things that is absolutely contrary to the true message that Yahweh has sent. And most of the time, again, for advantage. You can count on this. I'm not going to have my ass in hell because I want to take advantage or manipulate Yahweh's scripture, all right, for self-service or self-serving purposes. I'm going to give it to you straight way, how you say, straight without chaser, and you do with it what you will, but, I can assure you, if you allow it to marinate in your heart, here I'm talking about, then I guarantee you, you'll find strength that you never could have imagined that you possess. And again, talking to the Hebrew Israelites, copper color Aboriginal people of Turtle Island, which they call America, okay, so-called African Americans. Now let me finish this. I'm back to 1 Samuel, talking about King Saul. Now Saul was the king before David. Because of Saul's disobedience, Yahweh rejected Saul from being king, and then he made David the king in his stead, okay? But listen to what Saul says after Samuel confronts him and tells him that his behavior, his rebellion is like that his rebellion was like witchcraft, and stubbornness is as idolatry. And a lot of you guys are practicing idolatry because of your stubbornness, and a lot of you guys are practicing witchcraft because of your rebellion. What is rebellion? Resisting the truth, although you have not researched and validated that it was a lie. And you because it doesn't resonate with what you want it to resonate, because it's not agreeable to you, you resist it. That's called rebellion. That is witchcraft, my friends, my brothers. That's witchcraft. And if women are practicing it, if you're practicing rebellion, you're practicing witchcraft. If you're resisting, especially your headship, it's witchcraft. And stubbornness, I don't care what anybody says, that's idolatry. You might well go out and be praying to crosses and statues and dead things. You might well go in the cemetery and pray to witches and goblins and goons. Because you're doing the same thing. The moment you decide that you want to be in rebellion, things don't go the way you want them to go, so you cause chaos and cause hell. Again, talking to the men. But if there are any women out there listening, then, Yahweh rules, they apply right across the board. They're holistic rules and laws. But let me go back to where I stopped right there. So, verse 25, for rebellion is the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as wickedness and idolatry. Because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord, he had also rejected you from being king, Saul. Okay, and that's 1 Samuel 15:23. Now look what 24 says. This is the point I wanted to conclude with. He says, and then Saul said to Samuel. Now here's Saul saying, oh shit, I messed up. I have sinned, for I have transgressed the commandment of the Lord in thy words. Now listen, he said, I've sinned, I've transgressed, the word of Yahweh. Okay, let me quote unquote. I have transgressed the commandment of Yahweh in his words. Oh shit, I'm in trouble now. And why? Now this is Saul telling Samuel. He said, but Samuel, this is why I did it. And this is important, guys. Listen up. He said, because I feared the people and obeyed their voice. Let me say it again. He says, the reason I resisted Yahweh, I didn't do what Yahweh instructed me to do. I did not follow his words because I feared people. I feared people and I obeyed their voice. In other words, I listened to them. I made their word greater than Yahweh's word. That's a dangerous place to put yourself, guys. This man lost his whole kingdom. Many of you guys are losing your families. You're losing your opportunities for promotion. You're losing your opportunities of influence. You're being subjugated to the lowest state of anything that would be called good. In other words, you're getting bad. You're the tail, not the head. For this very reason that he's talking about here. You're worrying about what people think and what people have to say. You have to put that out of your mind, men. A man of Yahweh, teach my fingers to fight, my fists to war. Psalms 144. A man of Yahweh is not walking in hatred or bitterness. It's not walking in a lack in not being cooperative. He understands he's under commandment. He's a soldier. He's a warrior. And he cannot get caught up in menial things as far as what people have to say or how people feel when he's following the ways of Yahweh. You understand what I'm saying here? Now let that resonate with you. And again, I'm going to read it to you one last time. This is 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 24. And Saul said to Samuel, Saul was the king, lost his kingdom, because this is why he lost his kingdom. I have sinned, for I have transgressed the commandment of the Lord in his words, because I feared the people. Talking about the people around him. I feared the people and obeyed their voice. Now therefore I pray thee, pardon my sin. He's asking for forgiveness. And turn again with me, that I may worship the Lord. And Samuel said to Saul, I will not return with you. For thou rejected the word of the Lord, and the Lord has rejected thee from being king over his people. There you have it. Okay, I hope this is beneficial to you. Go and read the whole chapter for yourself, men. Okay? But understand clearly, strength, strong words, resistance, standing up. You follow me? For what Yahweh says over anything else, guys, that's your responsibility. That's what you had better be doing if you want to live the life that Yahweh has instructed for you. But if you want to continue to live in a backward society that's going, how you say, to hell in a hay basket, then you keep on doing what you've been doing. You can bet on this. You're going to keep on getting what you've been getting. Love you, brothers, with all my heart. DFG, get in flight. Talk to you later. Bye now.